What's up, guys? So people are confused, I think, on what pay to win actually means. So let's do a quick Google search on pay to win, and you can see pay to win. The very first definition, as by Google, pay to win is when a game company sells stuff that gives an in-game advantage through microtransactions. So it would be like if Blizzard started selling gear in the Blizzard store. Pay to win is generally in free-to-play games. So that is the very first topic that comes out. If you go to the next one, we've looked at this one as well. Urban Dictionary says, games that let you buy better gear or allow you to make better items than everyone else at a faster rate, and then makes the game largely unbalanced, even for people who have skill in the game without paying. So both those definitions right there go exactly into what Tryon is doing, making the new server pay to win. They're not directly selling gear, but they are essentially selling the materials to create the gear. They are also dramatically increasing the rates at which you can get these items. There's no way in-game to get 5,000 trees, 5,000 logs in-game without spending a ton of in-game currency, which you're not going to have. You have to do quests and such to get that. If you buy the Delphinad Archeum pack, the $150 pack, this pack right here, the $150 pack, it gives you 5 majestic trees. People don't realize that when you plant the majestic tree, you instantly is the key word here, get 1,000 logs. You have to spend 600 labor, but you instantly can harvest that. So it doesn't matter if it's a safe or unsafe planting spot. You don't need to have it protected for it to ruin the economy. You're going to be instantly gaining 1,000 logs. To get 1,000 logs in the brand new server is pretty much unheard of. Again, you either have to buy tons and tons of saplings from the merchant, which is going to cost you 10 to 20 silver each for sapling. You have to plant them out in the wild. You're not going to have protected farms to protect all 100 or 200 trees that you're planting. You then have to wait, 6 to 12 hours to 24 hours, depending on the tree that you are planting. Then you have to harvest them before someone else steals them to get those 1,000 trees. So right there, this pack is giving you 1,000 per tree. They're giving you a total of 5,000 logs right away, instantly. To get that, again, you would have to plant probably close to 1,000 tree samplings out in the world at, say, we'll just say 10 silver each. 1,000 saplings at 10 silver each is what? That's 10,000 silver. So then that is 100 gold right there, just in the saplings. 100 gold, not even including all the labor that it would cost to plant those guys illegally because you're not going to have protected land. Then you have to wait the time as well. The time is the most important part, and what makes this pay to win is that you're skipping that whole, 12 hours, 24-hour growth time on those trees. So you don't have to wait for that time to pass. You're gaining a 12 to 24-hour advantage right there in time. And time is very, very valuable in game. Anyone that has played that knows, launch, time is invaluable. You cannot get time back. Gaining that amount of time is huge. So if by some miracle chance that your trees are ready and no one has stolen them, no one has uprooted them, you come back and now you have to harvest. And again, now harvesting, what was it, 1,000 trees? That takes a good amount of time too. So just if by some stroke of God miracle that you have survived and all your trees are there, chopping every single tree down will take a significant amount of time to pick all those logs up. So there's huge, huge savings in that. And that is just the majestic tree part of this. You also got the rumbling archeum trees, which have the chance, it's a chance for a thunderstruck tree, which thunderstruck trees allow you to craft some of the higher end, gameplay materials like carts and I believe fishing boats, unless they've changed it dramatically in 2.0. So those things right there in the new server, fishing boats and fishing is probably the best gold per or silver per labor ratio that you can have in the beginning of the server. Everything else is going to require a lot of hard work and dedication. Like so, the Delphinad ghost ships, those are insanely great things to farm, but that requires a ton of coordination and teamwork and you need tons of Gilda stars, which you can't get that stuff until you have boats, until you have clippers. You can't get the clippers until you have all these logs. So in order to go, the easiest way to get a shitload of money that won't take as much work is to get these thunderstruck trees and to make a fishing boat and then to go start fishing. And now, at the bare minimum, you're going to be getting 10 silver per labor spent on fish. So the bare minimum turn-in for a fish is like 10 gold now. And it can scale all the way up to, we're seeing like 40 gold, maybe higher. 40 gold for the high-end fish now, and it costs you 100 labor to get those fish. So you're looking at it anywhere between 10 silver per labor, or you're looking at the very highest, if you get ultra lucky, you're looking at 40 silver per labor spent on a fish. It's not that hard to, necessarily fish. The hard part is getting the fishing boats. Yeah, like fishing is going to be just king, just like it was way back when. Fishing is going to have tons and tons of moneymaker. Tons of people are going to be doing it. So the very first guild that gets a fishing boat and starts fishing is going to be the guild, in my opinion, that actually runs the entire new Fresh Start servers. It's not the first guild that actually gets the kill on the Delphinite ghost ships. It's not the first guild that gets the first Kraken, the Abyssal Kraken kill. It's going to be the first guild that gets to fishing and gets the first fishing boat out there, because that's the easiest thing to do that's going to bring in a ton of money. So with all that money, they can again buy all of the crafting materials, they can corner all the markets, and they can have better gear for all their guys, which right there is the complete definition of pay to win.